how devastating is this loss for y'all?
Very. This is not what we expected. Didn't go into this game with the mindset of this being the outcome. So it's kind of bad right now, man.
Definitely, like Cam said, is very frustrating. We had opportunities to win, and we just didn't get it done. So.
Taylen, are you 100% healthy, not taking off as much, or what was the decision to kind of maybe not run as much as you have in the past?
Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% healthy. It was just keep my eyes downfield and just the interior games that they play. Going into it. But that's one thing I have to do a better job of using the gifts God gave me, not just on the run that got called back, but throughout the game. So.
Taylen, can you kind of take us through your mindset of that last drive? You're marching, and all of a sudden the ball comes out. What were you kind of thinking throughout that whole sequence?
Honestly, just one play at a time, just doing my job, making sure everybody's lined up. When the ball came out, just everybody was just waiting and watching the replay. But, of course, Mike fumbled, but at the same time, that whole drive, it was, feeding Mike and just the things that he's done, not just throughout the game, but, this throughout these 4 weeks has been amazing. So I'm definitely proud of him.
You two are two of the older guys on the team. Losing back-to-back, how you did, that could make teams fall apart. But what do y'all got to do to kind of keep the guys together?
I'll say just mainly, us being leaders and captains, we're in that position for a reason. Correct our mistakes, see what we could have did better, and just go back to, preparing for the next opponent.
Like I said, we got to continue to get better on what we didn't do well, and continue to do the things that we've done well, and just we got to as leaders just take ownership and just to keep everybody and keep the herd going. So.
How do you process what's happened defensively as a captain on this team to give up nearly 1,000 yards in 2 straight games?
Just really going back and seeing what all the mess-ups were, what can we do better, how can we have a different approach, and, just go back to our day one.
Coach just was in here and he said that he felt like coming in, you guys would have an advantage defensively. Memphis finished the game, I don't know what their total yards was, but they had almost 300 yards rushing. What was there any one thing they were doing that was helping them get to that number?
They have very great players over there. We didn't underestimate them at all. They have a great quarterback, that was a true dual threat. He could have did things with his feet and his arm, and they have a great running back room as well. So we should have just really did what we was supposed to do. That was on us.
And also I want to take ownership of the 2 picks and put in my defense, the defense in a tough situation, because they just got off the field and stuff. So that's on me too. It's not just on defense.
Taylen, aside from those 2 red zone turnovers, 28 points, pretty much scoring at will in the first half. 5 minutes of the game, what dried up?
Honestly, just we gotta come out of halftime with the same type of energy, and it was similar to last week. So we just gotta practice like that, and with me, I gotta bring energy to my guys, and just do my job in that and to lead.
Taylen, what were you kind of seeing on that second interception, kind of the play before, or almost caught the second one was?
Say it again.
On the second interception, just kind of what were you seeing?
Yeah, it was a bunch formation. We had a concept, and honestly, I just saw the first slant to the second slant, so now I threw it. So.
Taylen, was there anything in specific that the defense was doing that kept you from taking off?
Like I said, just their scheme, their games, and but at the same time, like I just got to do a better job of making them pay, because just sometimes their contain wasn't there. So
First half to second half, just what changed there from offensive? I mean, scored 3 points after halftime. Any adjustments that they made that were really giving y'all fits?
no, not really. I would say most of the lulls were just on us, and just the little details, that we have to, go back and fix, whether that's in the film room or in practice. So.
Cam, their backup quarterback had to come in, and he got that first down they needed. What do you see on that play, and could you speak about tackling in general today?
On that specific play when he came in, we thought we had him bottled up. We held him for a minute, but he just kept moving, and we should have put him on the ground, but he just kept going, and we got too lackadaisical on that specific play, and in tackling in general, I just feel like as a whole we just we try to be too aggressive, not sitting down and breaking down, and we don't have to be overly aggressive on our tackles, so we just have to go back to our fundamentals and our coaching.
Taylen, is there
Last
anything
one.
you can point to as just why late in this game the attention to detail just isn't quite what it needs to be?
Honestly, it's just on it's just on us, really. Just with we practice detailed and hard, but we have to take it to the game, and I have to do a better job of I'm the leader, I'm the captain of the offense. I have to do a better job of bringing energy when energy is needed, and light that fire. And when a plays needed to be made, I have to make that. So that's what I was saying.